The city of Santo Domingo has officially collapsed.
El Gran Santo Domingo bajo agua esta noche, por lo menos 2 muertos tras las intensas lluvias provocadas por la combinación de una vaguada y una onda tropical que paralizó el Distrito Nacional este viernes.
Yesterday there was pouring rain that was basically completely unannounced, and you won't believe the type of damages and the deaths after all of this rain. So I'm here to tell you all about what happened with me and my family, what happened in the city. I'm gonna show you some extreme videos of people whose houses flooded, the city and the streets and all the cars that were literally completely drowned in water just after a few hours of rain. So this is an unfortunate video, guys, but you know me, I'm here to give you all the info. And since I do live right here in the National District of Santo Domingo, I was right in the middle of all of it. So stay tuned and you'll get all the info right now. Hey guys, well, welcome back to Purely Walking. It's me, Ellie, again. And just as the intro of the video told you, Santo Domingo has completely collapsed. But before I show you all the damage and everything that happened and a few videos that will shock you, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. I'm so thankful of all of you guys that already subscribed. But if you haven't, please consider subscribing, since this is a huge thing that just randomly and unexpectedly happened here. I think it is a very important video for you to watch. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit that like button. Okay, so you guys remember Hurricane Fiona that came by a few weeks ago, maybe a month and a half ago or something, and it was supposed to be like this horrible hurricane, and it was supposed to do a whole bunch of damage, and it did do a lot of damage. This was much worse, and I'm gonna explain why. So basically it was just your average day, guys. I went to work, I got home from work, I started doing some errands here and there, and when I was coming back to my house from those errands, I ran into some rain. So obviously it's normal, you know, it rains all the time, blah blah blah, so nobody was expecting anything crucial. But all of a sudden it started like pouring rain. I'm talking like you could barely see, even with the windshield wipers going at full speed. So it was like awful, full on pouring monsoon type of thing. I'm gonna show you a little short clip that I took when I was coming back to my house from those errands that I was running. So I came home, and in order to get into my house, there was already a puddle of water covering the parking lot of my house. So I had to basically take my pants and pull them up a little bit. I took off my shoes, I got in the water. The water was up to like my shin, like in the middle of my leg basically. So it was a lot of water, and I was able to get into my house safely, thank goodness. And then it just kept on raining. I was looking at the window all night long. It rained full on for like 3 hours straight. The weird thing about this rain was that nobody actually warned us how much rain, and nobody even talked about the fact that it was gonna rain that night. So nobody was really prepared. But you guys, I am not kidding you. I was in shock, and I'm going to show you these videos, these video clips of what happened after those 3 hours of rain.
Bueno, mi gente, estoy en el Club Los Prados. Mira cómo se pone la calle. Ese es mi carro. Gracias, porque se inundó. Porque yo estoy bien.
Llévala a la guagua, vamos a ayudarla. Agárrate. Uno adelante. Lleva uno primero y después el otro. Quédate allá. Agárrala, agárrala. Agárrate. Agárrate ahí. Llévalo ahí adelante, después viene a buscar a ella. Ahí el agua está muy duro, Agárrate bien ahí. Agárrate, agárrate, agárrate. Agárrate bien ahí, tranquilo, tú no te vas a llevar el río, no te va a llevar. Agárrate, agárrate a la verja ahí. Espérate, espérate. Agarra, David. No la puedes soltar. No la sueltes.
So at a first glance, people were like really angry because the streets were full of, you know, cars and people were having trouble getting back home from work. This was around 5:30 to 6 p.m. when it started to rain. So it rained until about 8:30 p.m. But as the rain grew and grew, people were very, very worried. And since I was already home, I was able to see in my news feed and, you know, in Instagram, and all those videos were starting to come in of just how awful this rain was. So basically we had houses, like I'm talking rich people, poor people, everyone in between. There were cars floating in the street, as you will see in some of these videos. And unfortunately we have a death count of about 4 people right now, and a lot more people are missing, so that death count might go up as well. So just going by the death count, you guys, this was much worse than Hurricane Fiona, at least when it comes to the Santo Domingo area. So people are now wondering, how did we come to this? Well, basically people identified 2 main issues. One is the fact that we don't have the technology, I believe it's like a Doppler type of technology, that can tell you exactly how much rain will fall in a given time. So we didn't have that information. Most Dominicans are, you know, accustomed to seeing the Weather Channel and all those type of things, but we here in Santo Domingo, we don't currently have, at least that's what I've been told, we don't have the technology to know how much rain is actually gonna fall. So that was element number 1. Element number 2 is the fact that there is so much debris and trash bags and plastic waste here in the streets that actually clogs the drains on the street and the sewers. So that was basically the main factor of why after 3 hours of rain, everybody's house was flooded, everybody's car was drowning in water. There were people, you know, literally drowning in their cars. This was awful, you guys. Like, I can't even explain to you how awful it was. So guys, after seeing what happened in Santo Domingo, I hope you would pray for all of the families that lost someone, or people that are missing, that we could find them, because there are people that are still missing over here. This is very worrisome, you guys. So just stay tuned. I'll give you any updates. So just don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am with you guys. I send you all my love from Santo Domingo. This is me signing out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.